Hi, it's Barbie here. I just spent 4 days, maybe 5, 4.5 days at an RV rally. It was terrific. It was in Goshen, Indiana, at the Elkhart Fairgrounds. And that's the over-the-top rally. They serve breakfast, lunch, dinner. Everything's catered to the max. The week before, we were at the factory getting the coach worked on, and we took a break in between the maintenance. We had one more day of maintenance. We went to the rally, and then we showed back here yesterday, and they finished everything. So that's the house part of the coach, the house, the home, the living area. That's what they work on, the outside, all that kind of stuff. And next we're headed to Spartan, which takes care of the chassis, the axles, all that kind of stuff underneath, the stuff you don't really see. So that's where we're headed next. It's a 3-day weekend right now, so we have an appointment on Tuesday, and on the way here we blew a tire, and so we ordered a new Michelin tire to go on. It was one of our front tires, so we'll get that replaced too while we're there. I'm thrilled. So we blew the tire at Sunday, 5 o'clock, and we called, that's our service, which is TechNet, and within 2.5 hours we were driving down the road again. Now, the only tire that this small little place had was a 9-year-old used tire, and I think we paid $180 for it, and they came out in the rain and put the tire on. They were tire angels. They were fabulous. So it got us back on the road, and we can take care of it right up in Michigan. That's where we're headed next. So the rally was terrific. It was so much fun. I always say it's like going to summer camp, but with an open bar. It's always a good time. We've been going to the Integra rallies for 3 years. Integra puts on fabulous rallies. That's the maker of our coach, and we know so many people at them, so it's, like, they call this one homecoming because it's in the area of where their factory's at, and just a good time, good to see people we've met through the years, and it's always fun to meet new people. So food-wise, we everything's catered, and mostly this Indiana cooking is Amish and very, very heavy with baked goods and everything, but this was amazing. It was just really well planned out. So we had breakfast every morning. They had either omelets or scrambled eggs with ham in it and cheese and bacon and sausage. Now, I took sausage the first morning, and it tasted a little like it was laced with maple syrup, so I gave that off to my husband, and the rest of the mornings I just continued on with the bacon and eggs, and it was good. Oh, they made sure they had berries every morning. There was either strawberries or blueberries every single morning. There was other fruit out, but they always had berries, so that was cool. And lunch times, we had grilled chicken, huge grilled chicken, like a half of a chicken. Every piece was like a half of a chicken. It was great. They served that with salads, so that was easy to get through lunch. Completely satisfied. I never made it. They always have a beautiful display of cookies or cakes and all that, so I just stayed away from desserts completely. And another day they had fajitas. I think it was chicken and steak fajitas, so I just made a big fajita salad, and extremely satisfying. Dinners are insanely over the top. So this one here is all overboard. It was a dinner cruise, or a sea cruise kind of theme for dinner. They had that's huge ship cutouts off to the side. They really do it up. So this started off Caesar salad, which was terrific. I made a Caesar salad on a salad plate, or And then when I got to the entree area, I put salmon on top of the salad. There was prime rib, chicken. So I had a half of chicken breast. I had a small serving of prime rib, and they had green beans. So that helped. I was able to get more greens in, more veggies, and all the desserts. I didn't even walk by the dessert table, but people at the table got desserts and they all looked wonderful. So, but I just stayed away from those. We had a disco night. So this was a fun night. This was a lot of fun. And they went with a Louisiana theme. So there was shrimp and grits. I made a salad again, and then they did not mix the shrimp and grits, so everything was separate, so you could take what you wanted again. And so I put some of the shrimp, which big pieces of shrimp, on that salad. And then there was jambalaya with dirty rice. Jambalaya with dirty rice just sounded so good, and everybody loved the rice, but it wasn't all together, so it was great. I was able to get a little bowl of the jambalaya, which included chicken, sausage, white fish or a fish, and shrimp. It was excellent, really spicy. It was really delicious. And they had chicken again, so I took half a breast of chicken, and they had a bunch of roasted vegetables: asparagus, zucchini, squash. So I indulged a little there with some veggies. And then there was a mashed potato bar. So there was a mashed potato martini bar, and the martini glasses were like this big, so you had a mound of either regular mashed potatoes or sweet mashed potatoes. And so I told the guy, no mashed potatoes. He's like, can you even do that at a mashed potato bar? I said, I can. So they had chicken and sausage and beef, and so this time I left out the sausage, and I had chicken and beef, and it was delicious with a little sour cream on top, a little cheese, some scallions, and wonderful. So I did not go near the dessert tray again. Just stayed away from it, and it was it looked terrific. Everybody had their dessert, some one or two, and that would have been me if they served. I think they served 4 different desserts that night, and if I didn't take a bite of the other desserts, I would have probably eaten all of them. So major improvement compared to last year when I was at a homecoming rally. I weighed in today at 197, kind of plateaued, but you take into account I am in the Amish area, and I used to gain 15 pounds in 1 week here. I just, and then it would, if I was here for weeks, the following weeks would be another 5, another 5, another 5. So I used to eat dinner and get a pie, eat pie at the end of dinner, and then buy a pie walking out the door. We're really thinking about where we're going, where we go out to eat, what they have, and yes, I've made at least 3 trips to the Texas Roadhouse in Elkhart, I believe it's at. So it's about 25 miles away from where we are right now, but worth the ride. So I do get over there. Okay, so what do I eat on other days that I'm not at Texas Roadhouse or going to these ridiculous but fun over-the-top rallies? We eat a lot of mom and pop places, diners for breakfast, because you can always get bacon and eggs. And I've learned that as long as they have blue cheese dressing, then I can get a Cobb salad or some sort of meat on a salad just about everywhere I go. So it's been a good week, and still plateauing, just staying the same, and I'm okay with that. Let me get through this Amish area, which I love. I love this place. To think how I used to eat here, but it's gorgeous. There's horses everywhere. It's beautiful. Indiana is a pretty state. Okay, well, thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.